Hi, welcome back to our channel, Two Brothers Opinions. This is Mark.
Yep.
I'm Barry, and I blew that.
And I almost forgot.
Yeah.
This is somebody who looks like me. No.
Yeah. We're out of practice after a week ago, being on.
Well, I think it's the storm.
It is. We got a big snowstorm
Big
here.
snowstorm, yeah.
From Texas all the way to Maine, I guess.
Yeah, and beyond.
And beyond.
Wherever that's going to go. So we're going to follow up on a previous video.
Okay.
Way back. I don't know what number it was, but way back.
I have no idea.
We did a thing on, was it 19th Amendment? Women's right to vote?
Yes. Just something we touched on it briefly.
Yeah. And then I had seen something recently on TV, I think, about a anti-suffragette movement. So there was a huge movement to not have women vote.
Yeah.
By women. So we were looking at going, well, we need to do an episode on this one.
Definitely.
Yeah. So, there was an anti-suffragette movement active in the late 19th, early 20th century. Largely conservative effort by men and women opposing women's right to vote, arguing it would disrupt gender roles.
Sounds familiar.
Harm the family.
Sounds familiar.
And reduce women's influence in social reform. Yeah. Okay.
Right there.
Yeah. So, just a few things. I guess there was a president's speech at the time. It said it would win over the supports of senators known to oppose the measure. And there was a coalition of Southern Democrats, Northeastern Republicans, known as the Unholy Alliance.
Oh, wow.
Collectively, they opposed women's suffrage for a bunch of reasons. And some of the reasons were traditional gender roles. There was a belief that politics would make women less virtuous, more masculine, and abandon their primary domestic duties.
Jeez.
Yeah, now this right, because you start looking at this
is
stuff.
a long time ago.
You were talking early 19th century.
1900s, and it's coming to
fruition.
The word of the day.
Fruition becomes a word. We're going to get it in there every time. Even if we'll find a way to get it in. It's a good one.
It's a good one.
There were social and political fears. There was an argument that female suffrage would lead to socialism, radicalism, and the destruction of the family unit.
Jesus, almost like what our forefathers.
Almost like we're watching it.
What the forefathers predicted.
Yeah, it came to fruition. Anyways,
You should get that on a shirt.
Yeah, I know. Oh yeah, I love fruition. I don't know. Many anti-suffragettes or suffragists were women of privilege, wealth, and social status who believed that they already exerted influence through traditional non-political means. So these women already felt like, hey, I'm having influence, yet I can still do my primary duties, whatever.
Yeah.
There was a racism and states' rights in the South. Opponents feared that women's suffrage would enfranchise African Americans. African American women, and threaten the established racial, social, and political order. I don't know. That one I don't get. I don't see how,
But this is early 1900s.
Yeah, right. Domestic feminism, the belief that women should have complete control over the domestic sphere, making public political participation unnecessary or harmful. Yeah. I mean, women have stopped having control over the domestic sphere. They kind of given up all that power to people.
Yeah.
Other people. And so now you got daycares that are raising your kids.
Yep.
And, unless they're Somalis that are not raising anybody's kids.
Putting their beliefs into your children.
Yeah. There was an organization, while opposition was initially disorganized, the National Association Opposed to Women's Suffrage was founded in 1911.
Wow.
Opposition to war. During World War I, some argued it was inappropriate for women to demand the vote when the nation was in crisis. So,
interesting.
Yeah, that's some of the stuff that I saw. When I read that and I looked at it, I'm like, hey, we should probably have a conversation about that.
And the women in power, like the wealthy women of today, they're the ones that are telling people to go out and be all you can be.
Yep.
When it was the opposite, the women in power back then, of wealth. They're
Yeah.
telling, no, we don't want to do this.
Yeah. And I love that saying, be all you can be. Well, who said they weren't all they could be already?
Yeah.
They were running the house.
Yep.
A lot of times they were maybe even doing the bills or whatever, but they were running the house.
Sure.
If a plumber had to come or whatever, like they were there. A guy came to clean your furnace, they were there. You're in charge of meal planning, cooking, and all that kind of stuff. In charge of raising the kids.
Yeah, nurturing your children.
Right. If you had to go to a PTA meeting or at school, the moms went.
Education at the house.
Yeah.
Helping them with their homework.
Yeah. I was telling him the other day, I said, I can remember sitting at the table with pennies, nickels, and dimes and quarters and spending forever because I couldn't get it. It was like before first grade.
Mom was there.
Yeah, my mom was there, and we would go over like these five pennies is a nickel, and blah blah. And I want, but the nickel's the same. She would say, but I have more of these.
Yeah.
I have more of these. Why wouldn't I want these? Well, she goes, well, it's the same.
It's the same. Yeah.
I couldn't get it, but all that kind of stuff.
Isn't it interesting?
Women had control over.
Yeah.
And now
the only difference is they weren't bringing in a paycheck.
Right.
That's the only difference.
Yeah.
So a man could go out and work, have a house, have a car, raise his family, feed his family, take care of his wife and children.
The yard and everything.
With the yard, when the women went to work, everything started going up again.
Yeah. Right.
You needed that second income.
Right.
Now you need a third and fourth income.
Yeah. Right. And if you don't have a high-paying corporate job, you can't afford anything. So now people that are even working 2 jobs, but maybe they're minimum wage jobs or just are decent, still a decent wage. $30,000 a year, whatever. That's not enough. So now you got mom and dad both out working 2, 3 jobs. Kids are running amok. Yeah. These things are ruining your kids.
Oh yeah.
And the whole and then one of the things, it would ruin the family unit. The family unit is shot. And I can remember our mom having, because I remember because you were a baby, like in the stroller going up the street, and a neighbor up the street, they had a kid, so they would walk the kids, you guys together. Then they'd have a cup of tea. Like the females had a connection to other females. And now I hear a lot of women say that they feel isolated. They don't have a lot of female friends.
Now remember, he was
because they're all
family therapist and counselor.
For 27 years. Yeah, so I spoke with a lot of women.
Yeah. You heard these stories.
I heard all the stories, and they all complained that all I do is I get up and I go to work and I come home and I'm tired, and now the kids want me to do this, and then my husband wants me to, and I'm supposed to look beautiful, and I'm exhausted. Well, you just ruined the family unit.
You wanted this,
right? Well,
you got it.
Well, you were told you wanted it.
Yeah.
You were being told by the feminist movement that you wanted this because you could do it all.
Yeah.
And guess what? Nobody can do it all.
No, not the man or the woman.
No, but
together, it made it work.
Yeah, but even though you go back to the mom stayed home and the dad did everything. The guys are built for that. Like we just are built to get out and go to work and provide for your family and come home and mow the lawn and rake the leaves.
That's what Dad used to do. And work the garden. Yeah. I mean, we didn't have 3 plants. We had half the yard was a garden.
Yeah, and he was a baseball coach. He was an umpire. Came to all the games.
Yeah, you found the time.
Guys did it all. And you know what? It was...
And the wife did everything else with the children.
Right, to allow... Yeah. Really, to allow the husband, the man, whatever, to do everything, because he didn't have to worry if the kids were fed, and he knew he knew that mom had it taken care of.
Yeah,
and there was a family unit, and one of the I think it goes back to the before before like LBJ. So we're talking like 40s, 50s, early 60s.
Okay.
I think it was the black family unit. It was like something like 70, 80% had a mom and a dad in the house.
Mom, dad, house, some businesses.
Right. And then after that, I think right now it's like 20%.
It's ridiculous.
It's like really, really low.
Really low.
The amount of
really low.
Yeah. So if anybody would stop and think, instead of like just going, well, they're telling me I can do it all, just look at your life and look what it used to be and how it used to be. And feminism ruined women. That's my opinion.
That's your opinion.
Right. Opinion.
Absolutely. Yeah, opinion. That's what this channel
But
is. Our opinion.
But I think feminism ruined women.
Yeah. I think it would have been a different life for all of us.
Oh, God, yeah.
Come home, the wife's in the house, got a nice meal. The kids are already maybe fed. If you worked late, they might have been fed, bathed, and doing homework when you walked in the door at 7, 8 o'clock at night. Because I know I had jobs when I was married. I was working over 70 hours in 5 days.
Yeah.
Driving a truck.
But wouldn't it be nice to come home and know that your family's all good?
Yeah. There's times where I would come home and she's just getting home. And it was her mom had the kids. And the kids were already fed. They weren't bathed, and we don't know if they did the homework or not, but they were already fed.
Yeah. But that was another thing. Because then you had the grandmothers who would help out. And now a lot of these grandmothers, they're working.
Yes.
Because even sitting on maybe a small pension or just Social Security, everybody's seen it. You go to a grocery store, there's a woman bagging groceries,
she looks
or
like
running.
She's 80.
She's like 80 years old or whatever. Yeah, they're working.
Yeah. Some of them, and that's a necessity. It's not that they just want to stay busy.
Right.
It's just that there's Social Security checks
it's not enough.
$1,800 a month, which is nothing.
No, not at all.
I mean, if they live where we live, that's their whole paycheck.
Yeah, it is. They wouldn't be able to eat.
Really?
I know.
And we don't have fancy schmancy here. It's nice, but it's not like...
No, it's not the Taj Mahal.
No, not at all.
No, it's not even like the
Taj.
The Somalis.
No, but, I've seen things where... I know we're getting off a little bit, but I've seen things where people come here from another country and they're getting $3,000-$4,000 of subsidies.
Yeah.
And then you had someone that worked all their life and now they're making $1,800 on Social Security.
Yep.
That's bullshit.
Of course it is. Yeah, you come here.
My opinion.
Oh no, it's not. That's fact.
Yeah,
That's not even an opinion. That's fact.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. So we're gonna change it to Two Brothers Facts.
Yeah, Two Brothers. Two brothers' opinions that are correct.
Yeah, getting back to the whole women thing, I think there would be a nice resurgence of women that want to date, because that's what I'm hearing now. That kids men. I say kids, but they're in their 20s and 30s. They're not dating.
No, but
they're not having children.
There's also an age of 40s, 50s, 60s, and beyond men who are like, I'm done with this. I'm not even dating anymore. Yeah. I'm not looking. I'm not doing anything because it's crazy and life is a lot easier without it. So what's happening to the connections and relationships?
Relationship.
Everything that was in that thing back in the early 1900s is true.
In stereo.
Yeah. Unbelievable though how sometimes you hear stuff and you're like, it's crazy. And then 100 years later or whatever, 50 years later, it's like, it's happening.
It's happening. Yeah.
Yeah. It's
You're coming, you're fast. Well, we're already in the 250th anniversary.
Right, this year.
Of this country. And if you look through time, I mean, that could be another topic.
Yeah.
We could do it.
Most empires crumble.
Have gone at 200 years.
Yeah.
I think that would be a good topic to talk about.
It might be.
You're talking Spain, Portugal, Italy at one time.
Yeah. There are countries. There are countries that ruled the world. Whether it was the seas or whatever. They were the mighty. I mean, look at the UK. They're gone.
I just saw a video today that Ireland, they're still bringing in people from other countries.
Yeah.
Like they were on a moving walkway at an airport. They were falling down trying to go the wrong way because there was no comprehension of what that was.
Right.
They've never seen it before.
Yeah.
I mean, it was,
Yeah. Well, no, but that's actually ties into what we were talking about earlier because it's the, it's like the heartbeat of a country. Again, when it was back, we look at the anti-suffragettes, whatever, like they wanted the country to be solid, and it was a way it was working that was working really well for families, and then it got changed. But now you're bringing in, in your example of Ireland, you're bringing in all these other people who don't understand the Irish culture, and it's going to change Ireland. It's going to change it.
Absolutely. Just look at the UK.
The UK's, I said, it's gone.
It's gone.
It's gone.
I'm sorry. Anybody that watches this, if you're in England, sorry, you lost your country.
I mean, basically, somebody says something in England, and you're like, yeah, I don't like that. Oh, that's hate speech. You go to jail.
You go to jail.
It's crazy.
They're arresting people in Germany.
Yeah.
A once powerful nation.
Yeah. So I think the anti-suffragettes, whatever.
Were right.
They were right. Now, this isn't saying that all women, blah, 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 blah. I mean,
no,
you can never say all women.
No, we're not lumping them together.
No, but that's what the left does. Left looks and goes, all conservatives are bad. No, we're not.
No, we're not.
But when you look historically at the family unit, it's scattered all over the place.
Yeah.
There's people with multiple divorces. I mean, there just is, but I mean,
it's home.
It's hard to meet someone who's still married and married 30 years or 40 years or.
And then if they are, half of them are just putting up with each other.
Or one of them's so drunk or whatever. They're like, whatever, I don't care. But
I told them we should have a bottle on the table, even though we don't drink.
I know.
We have stuff for people, company,
Yeah.
because that's what we do.
Yeah,
But it's amazing to just look. When he said that to me, he said, "Did you know there was an anti-suffrage?" I said, "No, you never hear about it." Mm-mm. It's like they hid it because they didn't want people to know that there was actually women
who were like, "We don't want this.
We don't want this,"
and their reasons were valid.
Today, it's showing.
Yeah,
I mean, even if you go back 20 years, it was showed.
Yeah, I mean, they should have listened to him because then we never would have had Hillary Clinton or Kamala Harris.
Yeah, true. And we were also talking about a male running for president and having a female as vice president, how it never seems to work out. But what if there was a female and a female?
Yeah, we brought this up yesterday.
Yeah.
Like, cause I'm just sitting watching whatever, and I'm like, hey, I had this thought. He's like, well, I said, well, you had Hillary and she picked a guy, and you had, Kamala and she picked a guy. I said, I don't think the United States is ready for a female president in that situation.
Yeah,
because I think they always
male.
I think you're right, female male, where they always look at it like, well, the guy's really going to be like running thing or whatever. But. And I don't think it's that great either if you had a guy running for president and a female vice president, because that's never worked either.
True.
Right?
Yeah, who was it?
I know. I can't think of her name.
It was a Republican, wasn't it?
I don't remember, but I do know there was someone who was running and he had a female vice president and they didn't win.
They didn't win.
But I said, what if you had two women and solid women?
Yeah.
Yeah,
real, not bulked up. Real solid.
No, but like solid, like.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Someone who's run a state as a governor and picks another person who's maybe really strong in Congress or is a governor from another state, and you go, you know what? They're both really good. I wonder how many women would look at that and go, well, I'm voting for two women. But I'm not sure women look at a woman and a guy and go, yeah, I don't like that.
That makes sense.
I'm just curious.
I'm not sure how.
I don't know if we'll ever see it.
How men would handle that either.
Well, I don't know.
Because I'm open to that.
Yeah,
I'm open to
if they're really, really
president.
good people, if they ran their states really, really well.
Yeah.
Now, if you look at the way states are run and you put a female governor in that state, the only states that are run really well are run by Republicans.
Sorry, it's true.
You look at the nut that just became the governor of
Virginia.
First thing she's doing is raising taxes, getting rid of this, cutting that.
Oh yeah, you wanted it, you got it.
You got it, baby.
Yeah. the taxes that she's hitting, some of this stuff is ridiculous.
Yeah, she's raising all kinds of taxes.
And it's for programs to
Yep.
give to people that don't do nothing but sit on their ass.
Yep. So, good luck, people in Virginia.
Yeah.
Northern Virginia. I get Southern Virginia is different. Or you get... I'm waiting for parts of Virginia to switch over into West Virginia, become part of that state. My God.
It's a short move.
Yeah. But I wondered if, I'll just throw out an example. Like, it seems, and I haven't done a deep dive into it, it seems that Sarah Huckabee Sanders runs Arkansas really, really well.
Really good.
All right, so if you had her and someone else like her as a duo, running for president, I think you'd get a lot of Republicans voting for that person.
And I think you get a lot of moderate Democrats.
And moderate Democrats.
Not the whack jobs.
And you get a lot of women.
Yeah, you would get a lot of women.
So, I don't know, it's just a thought. I don't know if we'll ever see it. But
We might.
we're
dead.
We're usually ahead of our time here.
We are.
We bring up stuff that, later on it comes to fruition.
Oh,
I got it in again.
There's that word. Jeez. What's that, 4 times?
I think so. But anyways, yeah, so that was our...
Actually, I want to thank the person that responded
Yes.
to our last video and said it was a mix of...
I think it was USA Forever.
That was the
was their thing.
person?
Yeah, they said that they whatever we were talking about. He's like, you were right on target, you hit it good, but you used humor.
Yep.
And they liked
I
it.
just want to thank that person.
Yeah.
Hopefully they subscribe.
And get some of your friends to subscribe.
Yeah.
And we got to start talking about doing another live
Yes, we
live
do.
stream.
Yes, we do.
So
we could.
we'll start looking at a day,
Yep.
and then maybe soon, maybe within the next couple of weeks.
Yeah.
We'll do, because it was pretty good last time.
Yeah, we had a couple people that I
Yeah.
was reading.
Yeah.
And we were responding. I kind of liked it.
I did too. I thought it was fun because it was like, all right, well, let's just see, and somebody responds, and then we have something to talk about.
Yeah. Yeah. Or ideas.
Yeah,
No.
So,
What do you think?
I think we're good. I think we're good for this one. But yeah, anyways, think about it. What we've talked about. If anybody's got any opinions on the whole anti-suffragette movement, send us some stuff. I'm curious to see if anybody else didn't know about it and then started looking it up.
I never knew anything
And
about it.
if women hadn't thought of that, or if you think we're completely crazy,
Yeah, that's okay. It's your opinion.
give us a.
I've been told that before. You're nuts. So
Yeah, give us a comment.
wouldn't be the first time.
Yeah.
So anyhow.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. Please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, tell your friends and neighbors.
Yeah, because
We were stuck at 55. We have 56. Someone dropped out.
Yeah.
Maybe we offended them. But we
maybe.
don't do it purposely.
No, but if we did, let us know so we can offend you again.
Yeah, because it's fun. And to our regular subscribers, thank you for staying with us.
Yeah. No, we appreciate it, and we also understand that most podcasts don't click and really take off for a while. We've heard that.
One of the guys that I watch motor blogging for Harley Davidsons and kind of motorcycles in general, but mostly Harley, 5 years before his channel started going.
Yeah.
So we'll be around for a while.
Yeah. That's as long as God lets us.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much,
All right.
folks. We appreciate you. See you next time.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye-bye.